Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And in today's video, I want to talk about if you feel lonely. I want to explain to you why. And I've made a couple videos of this in the past. Actually, my very first video on my channel. You can go back and I talk about that a little bit, but I want to kind of go a little bit more in depth because I've been doing YouTube for a year now, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better and a lot more articulate in terms of my videos. And I just want to really explain to you guys why you feel lonely, or you feel like you're out of place, or you feel like you don't fit in. Me, I can give you a little backstory on my life. Because I'm one of those kids, you know what I mean? I never really fit in high school, elementary school, or even middle school, you know what I mean? I never fit in, and if you're out of the state, I never fit into primary, secondary school, any of that stuff. So I was always kind of just like, by myself, and I didn't really have a lot of friends, because I just didn't really relate to the people around me, like in my class. I was like, a lot of them, like I felt like I was just more mature than most of the kids in my class, and for that reason I couldn't really relate to them as well. And I know, I'm making this video because I'm like that. I don't really stand out. I've never really fit in, but I know that this can relate to a lot of you guys as well. And like I said before, you know what I mean? I've always been that kid that just has never really fit in, and I've kind of just been lonely, and I want to come give you this message that if you feel this way, it's not a good sign, or it's it's not a bad sign. It's actually the opposite. It's actually a really good sign if you feel this way, because it means that you're special. It means that you were born to stand out. And it means that, the world has a bigger plan for you. You know what I mean? You weren't meant to, in terms of my case, I was never really, I never did well in school. I was, plus on top of all that, like on top of me not doing well in school, I also didn't excel in fitting in with everybody. And so, if you're like me and you don't fit in, it's for a good reason. You know what I mean? The universe has bigger plans for you, and you just have to tap into your talent. You have to really, I know it can be hard sometimes to acknowledge that where you're at in your life, and it can be hard to find your purpose, but try doing things that you really enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you can make money from it. You know what I mean? You can there's talent everywhere, and there's an infinite amount of money. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to know that the money is there, because your whole life existence revolves around your belief systems. And so whatever you believe, it's true because you believe it. You know what I mean? Meaning that you resonate on that timeline. And if you're lonely and you don't fit in, this is a good sign. This means that if you're watching this video right now, this means that you have a higher purpose. You know what I mean? This means that you are on a very high frequency. You know what I mean? And with that, I share to you that, the reason why you haven't fit in all your life is because you were born to stand out. And you were born to create your own life however you imagine. And, I like to say in a lot of my videos that everyone on this earth is born with a purpose, and everyone on this earth deserves to live the life of their dreams and the life that they want to. That's our birthright. When we incarnated into this life, into this dimension, we knew that we would prosper. We knew that we would be successful. because the universe is abundant, and the universe always works for our favor if we're working for our own favor. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're lonely and you're watching this, you know, this is a good sign. Like I've said before, it means that you have a higher purpose. You know what I mean? It means that you have, the universe has different plans for you. It means that you weren't born to fit in. And if you feel lonely, embrace your loneliness. You know what I mean? I had to realize that throughout my journey. You know, I had a spiritual awakening like a year ago, and my whole life changed. And I had to get comfortable with the fact that, you know, I had to realize that, you know, since I don't have a lot of friends and since I don't really fit in anywhere, I have to be comfortable with being alone with myself, you know, and you have to start really enjoying time with yourself and enjoying just being with yourself, you know what I mean? And not expect to be always with people, you know what I mean? Not expect to always have friends or to have someone there with you. You know, you can still have friends, I'm not saying that, but a lot of times when we are lonely and we don't fit in, it's because we excel when we're by ourselves, you know what I mean? And that's something that I had to realize, is that I don't really, you know, I can have friends, right? And I can have a lot of people who I enjoy being around, but I'm also very comfortable being by myself, you know what I mean? Even though I'm not really by myself a lot of the times, because I have, you know, my family's filled with I have like 5 other people living in my house. But, you know, you get the idea. Like, you have to be comfortable with being by yourself. And I think that's one of the main points that I want to stress to you guys, is not stress, but bring into your awareness, is that if you're feeling lonely and you're feeling like you don't fit in, it's because you have to practice being comfortable being by yourself, you know what I mean? And I think it's a really good thing. You know, I think a lot of people, they always feel like, you know, sometimes we always feel the need to always be around somebody. And that's all right, you know what I mean? Like, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing, right? We're social creatures. We're supposed to be with people, but we have to realize that there's not going to be, you know, if we're around people for too much, then we're not as comfortable being by ourselves, you know what I mean? And we have to start realizing that when we're with ourselves, then that's when we have to find comfortability in being with ourselves, you know what I mean? And something that has helped me along my journey is meditation, because meditation is just you and your breath, right? You and the prana, which is life force. And so, you know, if you're lonely and you feel like you don't fit in, this is a good sign, like I've said. And I just want you guys to know that, and I want you guys to know that everything in your life that you want, it's there for you. And, you know, everything in your life that you want to manifest, it's already there. You just have to put in the inner work and believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. And I'm here to firstly say that you can make it happen, just like I'm making it happen every single day. You know what I mean? Just like I'm making it happen every single day. I started from 0 subscribers. I have 35 right now. But if you're watching this, then you're lucky, because, you know, my goal is 1 million subscribers, and I eventually will hit that, because I've always wanted to be a full-time YouTuber. That's something that I've been manifesting for over a year now, right? And so, you know, I would say longer than that, because ever since I was a kid, I've been wanting to be a YouTuber. So I'm here to say that you can achieve your dreams. The universe is just waiting for you. And with that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free. My IG is right here at NoahIsArk. I'm going to start to go live here soon, so you know, maybe I can request you in my lives if you want. With that being said, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, my friends. Mwah.